Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the top 2 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video, right after the intro. Alright y'all, right off the bat, I told y'all yesterday that I was not bearish on the market. I drew this line right here, this level out for y'all, and I told y'all that we may bounce. There's a strong chance that we do bounce off of this low overnight. And so far, it's doing just that. Alright, it's doing this, that. I think today's gonna be another great day for all of the longs out there. Again, I think more money will be flooding into the market, and we will have to retest these highs right here and head towards the 39.10, maybe 39.20, potentially today. If not today, then probably tomorrow. Alright, so currently not bearish on the market. Now the very first stock that all of you should be keeping on your watch list for today, that stock is NEO. All right, and for all of you who have been subscribing to the channel, I made a previous video about 5 days ago. This stock is ready to bounce. That was the title of the video. I'm gonna put it like somewhere as a card on this video. And I made that video right over here at $39, telling y'all to wait for the drop on this day right here, on that Friday, and it bounced pretty well. More money has been flooding into this thing. My drawings are still on the chart, and it is way ahead of schedule right now. If we change this thing to the 5-minute time frame, so far it's looking pretty good. Right, it held its gains throughout that entire day, and now it's about to open slightly higher at $43. I'm not bearish on this thing. I do think that there is a chance that we push all the way up to $45 before we start experiencing some turbulence. All right, so definitely this one, if you didn't buy this one when I made that first video, when we were all the way down to like $31, or you didn't buy here, again, this is a good buy. It's a solid company. I'm not bearish on it, and this one is honestly a hold for me because I have been buying before I made that video and after I made that video, so just keep that in mind. All right, so that is the first one that y'all should be keeping on your watch list. The second one that all of you should be keeping on your watch list today, that stock is PLTR. All right, Palantir. And Palantir, again, every time a lot of you ask about this stock, I constantly tell you guys that this stock is a buy and a hold for me. I've been saying it ever since we got out of this falling wedge right here, and ever since we started retesting these lows right over here at $20. This was a great opportunity to add, right? And then also there has been a lot of chatter about the stock and the recent partnership that they've been making with AWS and also IBM. Again, there's a lot, fundamentally there's a lot going on with this company. My thoughts and opinions are not changing about this company. Right now, given the setup and given the market conditions, I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing go all the way up to like 26.50 today. I would not be surprised to see that. So there may be a day trading opportunities for all of you who are not long-term investors, who are not holding this thing for a long time, who are just looking to make some money today. Keep this one on your watches for a potential long. All right. Yeah, and that is my very honest opinion of that one. I like it. It looks good. The daily looks good, right? It's bouncing off of the lows. Yesterday there was some solid volume over here, so today we may see an even more buying pressure, pushing the stock up all the way up to 26, maybe even $27 within the next few hours. All right, now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be discussing today, that stock is TELL, T-E-L-L. And some of y'all have been asking about TELL. I covered this one before. It performed well over here, and then obviously every single stock tanked for about 2 to 3 weeks. And right now it is at a good buying level, right over here at 250. It's about to open up at 260. So keep this one on your watch list for a long, all the way up to like 280. Yeah, I think it can get up there to 280 today. I think it can. I'm not bearish on this one. Short sellers, we want to cover this one very, very quickly since they made their money on it. So this is a good place for long-term investors to start dollar cost averaging into the company. If you believe in the company's potential in the next like 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 years, then yeah, this is the place where you want to be like accumulating right here. And today, I think it may do some damage today. So that's my very honest thoughts on Dell. The other stock that we're going to be talking about today, let's talk about SPWR. Somebody asked about this one, and I thought that it was a good question and a good stock for us to cover. So obviously this circle is here because I've been warning a lot of people about this drop all the way up here at around 57. So it dropped there. It didn't drop quite as low, and it didn't drop quite as fast over here. It dropped, it bounced a little bit, and then every stock collapsed in the market. And it's at a very, very good price. There is a morning star on here, right? So, and right now it's about to open up at 33. Watch this one for a run all the way up to 35, maybe even 36 bucks today. I'm not bearish on SPWR. This is the place that short sellers should be worried. This is the place that you should not be greedy as a short seller. You made your money already, short seller. If you are, you should be satisfied with those gains. If you're not, you're about to get squeezed. All right. So this is just the way it goes. And plus, let me remove this thing. There is. Oh yeah. Watch this thing for a long. This is clean. Watch it for a long, people. Watch that one for a long. All right. The next one that we're going to be talking about in this video is HD. And HD so far, I covered this one before because of the long-term flag on the chart. It was gonna follow it in this channel. It dipped a little bit, and then they trapped a lot of short sellers right here. Lots of short sellers got trapped in here, and then the bullish hammer showed up, and then it's been an uptrend ever since. I'm not bearish on Home Depot. I'm really not. Worst case scenario, it actually drops back down to 261, probably like by Thursday or by Friday. It drops really, really quickly before continuing back up towards 270, maybe 275. But long term, I'm not bearish on the stock. It's been consolidating for a while, and the volume and the volatility is picking up on it. So I would watch this one for a potential drop first, followed by a long play. All right, a drop first, followed by a long play. There isn't any news associated with this one, at least not yet. And it also over here, it got upgraded by some analysts to they give it a buy rating and a price target of 288, which is honestly, yeah, it's about right. It's not too conservative. It's about right. So I'm just gonna draw that circle here, and I'm gonna follow up with this one later on during the next coming days. All right. Now the next one that honestly some of y'all should be keeping in your watches. I talked about this one before. That one is NVAX. NVAX is showing a bullish Arami on the daily, and it's about to open up at 175. Watch this one for a long all the way up to 190. I think it can do it. I think it can do it. It's gonna take some effort, obviously, but it's looking pretty good for a rebound. I talked about it here. All right, and it's been dragging its feet ever since. It's not moving quite as fast as the other stocks that we've seen make a rebound, like NIO and Tesla and all of these other stocks. But it still has potential. I'm not ignoring this one. The setup is looking pretty good for a rebound, so I am watching it for a move up to 195, 190. All right, somewhere around here. Okay. Now let me just finish up the video with AMC and GME. And AMC/GME right now, it's not looking too good. If that level holds, if it holds for a while all the way through earnings, if we just stay over here, honestly, again, just be careful. That's really all I gotta say about this one. Be very, very careful. We made good money on it since it was like at $9. All right, we made good money on it, below $9 even, people. So this is like the third day that I'm following up on this stock. Pay yourself some. It's very, very, very important. If you haven't yet, pay yourself some. The same applies for GME. I don't know what's going to happen through earnings. Again, it's unpredictable and it's gambling. It's just, life is just better this way if you just don't hold through earnings. Again, it's not worth it. If you're a beginner and you've never held contracts like through earnings, like meaning you buy the contracts, you hold, they announce earnings, and then you see that candle go up massively or go down massively. If you're a beginner, honestly, it's really not worth it. It's not worth it. It's gambling. It really is. So just keep that in mind as you are watching this stock and you're approaching the stock. And lastly, I almost forgot. For eyes, I think it's done. I'm just gonna conclude with that. I think it's done. If it breaks below like $12, it's gonna flush all the way back down to 5. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out whenever I release these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. And the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. You can also find me on Facebook. The link is in the description below. Yeah, lastly, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, if all of this is brand new to you, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks for signing up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. Have fun out there and enjoy the outro.